Okay, Coach, got the win over Our Lady of the Lake today in a little morning game. What were your overall thoughts on the game?
First of all, I want to say thank you to our administration for bringing in on Education Day so many fans. It was a wonderful environment. It was an environment that our players will never forget. We had a full house and a lot of enthusiasm, and it's a trap game, that last game before the semester break, that you have to find a way to get your players up, and our players were up because of the people in the stands. So tremendous thank you to our administration for filling the stands for us. And then our players responded. I think we had 26 points in the first quarter because of the electricity in the arena. They were able to carry that onto the floor and go make some things happen. And I'm just very happy with the way we started the game and closed the game. Had 26 points in the fourth quarter. So we bookended the quarters to get the job done and leave on a good note. I think we got some momentum going into Christmas now.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of classes are over, breaks kind of beginning. How do you make sure the team comes in and still does their job before they get to go home?
Well, you hope that you have veteran leadership, and we have very good student athletes, and they did their part as students, several 4.0s. Now they got to do their part as athletes, and it's just it's a mental thing that you got to convince yourself, hey, it's a game. I can't disrespect it because it's the last game before we break. I got to be locked in, and it's tougher when you play at home, because when you play at home, you already are halfway out the door and headed to mom's cooking. And so if you're on the road, you think, okay, I can focus and be a little bit more locked in. But our players did a really good job of locking themselves in. We mentioned it to them. They did the locking.
Not just obviously the offensive part in the beginning and the end, but kept them to just 3 points in the second quarter going into the halftime. Talk about just the defensive effort tonight.
Well, we have a very good defensive team, and when we get down and get in a stance and get our hands up and get active and start conversing, we can be next level. And we have great leaders on our team, and when one person starts playing great defense, it's contagious. It runs over to another. You get somebody in the overplay situation, somebody in a help side situation, and everybody starts meshing. And our starters ended up doing that for us to start the first quarter and the third quarter to set the tone for what we wanted to do.
Yeah, and how do you feel like y'all have set the tone? You went out and shot a couple threes straight off the bat. Just talk about that part.
So I feel like the first quarter was pretty electric. The environment was so good. I feel like we always enjoy that. And I don't know, I feel like we have a good starters that can set the tone for the team, and we pick up each other. We celebrate each other whenever we do good stuff. So I feel like we have a pretty good start always, and our bench continues the job. So that's how you win games.
Yeah, you're talking about the bench. Got a lot of players playing there at the end, and the offense was still able to put up, a good amount of points there. Just talk about the overall team effort and coming off the bench and being able to play.
So I feel like we have a pretty good team overall. Like, everybody can play. We have a long bench that can step in for our starters and for our bench also. And I feel like we have a good relationship between each other, and we have a good team chemistry. And everybody was happy for Cloud making her first basket. If Andrea make that crazy pass, so I feel like we actually have a pretty good chemistry this year.
Coach, talk a little bit about Alicia. She broke not just the program record, but became the first player to reach 1,000 career rebounds. Just talk about her career here.
Immeasurable. I think you are watching the Michael Jordan of Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islander women's basketball. If you haven't seen her play, you need to come out and watch her, because she does these things she's a very good athlete, but she does it with character, she does it with class, she does it through hard work, she does it through leadership. She would much rather see a teammate make a basket than her make a basket. She gets the rebounds because she doesn't want the other team to have it, not because she wants a record or a number by her name. She's exceptionally unselfish. She is the epitome of what a student athlete was drawn up to be when the NCAA started this whole thing. They want you to be a good quality citizen and a great basketball player, and she checks all the boxes.
I need to talk about the rest of the season. Y'all got one more non-conference game after a little bit of a break, coming back and just seeing what y'all can do.
So I feel like we gotta enjoy this break, take advantage of it, rest a little, get our mind and our body correct, and just come back and get Concordia knocked out and just go for the conference games. I think we have a pretty good chance of winning it. So just hard work and go for it.
Coach, how are you seeing players like Licia and Anu kind of stepping up these next couple of games?
I don't think there's a team in the country that doesn't have some nicks and bruises, and this gives you an opportunity to kick back a little bit and get healthy, and we need to get healthy, and we've got people that they have some things that they got to take care of, and I think the break comes at a wonderful time. And then we come back, we get one tune-up, and then we go see what we can do in the Southland. Southland Conference, to me, is wide open. I think anybody can win it, so we just got to go out and do the things that we have to do to hang a banner, and I think our players are prepared for that. But first, Merry Christmas to all the Islanders out there, and we will look forward to seeing you after Christmas break.
Great. Thank you, guys.